Earn your way to the Summer Olympics. This is a 6th grade math review project. It takes about 2 weeks depending on your students. And it's project-based learning, so it also incorporates language arts, geography, research, and some computer skills. So you want to go over the first 2 slides with the students. This is a student copy. There's also a teacher copy with all of the completed slides for the students and some instructions. But if you go over the first 2 slides with the students, it explains that they have to overcome 8 challenges in order to earn their way on the Olympic team. So there are 8 different cities they're going to travel to. They're going to answer math questions. They're going to learn about different cultures as they travel the world. They're going to keep a journal of their experiences, keep track of their progress on a map, maintain a travel itinerary, and then import photos of the cities that they visit. So it's really important to point out that when they finish a slide, they need to click on the soccer ball. Now, most of the slides are in order, but they're going to be moving back and forth. So if they click on the soccer ball, it'll instruct them where to go next. They just click on here, slide 4. Now, the first math task, this is their first competition, and it's in Los Angeles, California, and they're going to complete math problems in order to earn the bus ticket. So click on soccer ball. Now the first math task here are ordering decimals. So students are going to be moving these decimals in order from least to greatest in the first row. And here all they need to do is just click and hold on the edge, and then they can move these into place. So they're in order from least to greatest. Now these 5, they want to place in order from greatest to least. Now I have these students turn these in when they're finished, and you can grade them. I just pass them back if they have any errors and they need to complete errors. So once they've gotten all 10 correct, 10 points, they're going to click on the soccer ball. And that means they've earned their first bus ticket to Los Angeles. The next thing they're going to do is some research about the city of Los Angeles. The first thing they want to do here is type in the day's date and then what sport they're competing in. And if they need a list of Olympic sports, just have them click on this soccer ball. Takes them down to slide 55. And here are a list of all of the events. So they can look this over, choose their event. When they're done, they just return to slide 7. Now they're going to name 2 things they'd like to see in Los Angeles and some favorite foods that they might eat in Los Angeles. So when they've finished all of their research, again, click on the soccer ball. Now they have an itinerary. So each time they come to this slide, they're just going to fill out one row. So this one is just for Los Angeles. The city name's already been typed in. They need to type in the rest. So they're going to have the type of transportation as a bus, the date they arrived, and the miles from their home to Los Angeles. So once they fill out the one line, and then the next time they come here, they're going to be filling out the next city, which would be Rio de Janeiro, how many miles from Los Angeles to Rio, the date, and then the type of transportation would be an airplane that time. Then they're going to look at a map of the world. So here they have a map. Now this will be down here at the bottom. All of the cities here. So for each city, they're going to return to this map. So they want to find Los Angeles on the map. And they'll find this blue circle. They can go online if they don't know where it's at. And then they click and hold on Los Angeles and then move it so it's next to that blue circle. That's all they do. Each time they come back to this map, it'll be a different city. Click on the soccer ball next to Los Angeles, and it takes them to the next slide. Now they're going to fill out a journal entry, and they want to be really creative here. They want to pretend like they've actually gone through their first Olympic trial and what happened to them there. And so they just type in here whatever they want. Just encourage them to be creative, mention their sport and what happened when they went through that sport at the Olympic trial. Complete sentences and lots of detail. Then they get to slide 11. They're going to be importing 3 pictures of Los Angeles. So to do that, they come up here to Insert, Image, Search the Web. So Insert, Image, Search the Web. And then they're going to type in their city, Los Angeles, hit enter, and all of these pictures will come up. Now I suggest they choose a picture that's a little more square because it'll be easier to import it. So once they find the slide that they want, they're going to be choosing 3, so just one at a time. Hit insert. Now they have this picture of Los Angeles. Now they want to make it smaller so that it will fit inside their square. So they just click on in the corner here and they're going to move toward the center. That makes it smaller. This blue circle at the top will turn it. And they can just play around with this until they get it to fit. And then once they're done with this, they're going to choose 2 more pictures of Los Angeles the same way. So that's completed the first city. Now they're going to move on to math task number 2, which will be in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. They're going to be completing order of operations problems. Turn that into U. They're going to earn a plane ticket to Rio. Do some research. So we're going through all of the steps again. Research on Rio, journal entry, and they are going to be going back to these slides where they're going to fill out their itinerary for Rio, how many miles between Los Angeles and Rio, and so on. Then they go to the map, find Rio, place it next to the blue circle, and so on. So we just keep completing the steps for every city they visit. So they can't move on until they finish the math problems. And they go on to math task 3. There are 8 tasks altogether. So we've got inequalities, drag and drop, plotting points, movable points are colorful, equivalent fractions, percent of a number, and perimeter and area. When they get through all 8 tasks, they get a little congratulations. Now, one thing I do for my students that complete this first, some of the students are going to complete it ahead of some of the others. I give them a job of creating postcards so that while the other students are catching up, they can create their own postcards to send home from every city they visited. So this is Earn Your Way to the Summer Olympics, that 6th grade math review project.